Do you ever feel like your witness is not as effective as you'd like it to be? Sometimes we ask ourselves why people aren't responding to us when we share our faith with them, and sometimes we just don't understand why it's happening. Sometimes we tell ourselves, well, they just didn't want to hear the truth, right? But maybe though, it's our approach in the way that we live our life and how we share our faith. In 1 Corinthians 13, verse 1 through 3 says this: "If I speak in tongues of men or of angels, but do not love, I am only a resounding gong or clanging cymbal. If I have the gifts of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have faith that can move mountains, but does not have love, I am nothing. If I give all I possess to the poor and give over my body to hardship, that I may boast, but I do not have love, I gain nothing." We can do a lot of right things and still be wrong. Does that make sense? So Paul is saying here that we can do a lot of good things, right things, even godly things, and without love, it will mean nothing. Like, without using love as the conduit for truth, grace, and mercy, then it's all for naught. He says this, he says, without love, it's just calamity. It's just clanging gongs and cymbals. He says, I am nothing without love. I gain nothing without love. And it reminds me of what Peter says in 1 Peter 3:15. "But in your heart, honor Christ the Lord as holy. Always be prepared to make the defense to anyone who asks you for the reason for your hope that is in you." And then it says this: "Yet do it with gentleness and respect." See, both Peter and Paul are saying here that when we profess our faith, when we share our faith that we have with others, we have to do it with love, because if we don't do it without love, we won't have gentleness, we won't have respect, and it's so important because you and I experience the love, grace, and mercy of God every single day, right? And when we can't show that back to others, especially when we're sharing our faith or even just living our lives, when we can't give that back, it means that we don't truly understand God's love for us. Because God's love for us is not just for us, it's for other people, and it's for us to show other people. So I encourage you today, take a moment just to think about the mercy that's been given to you, the grace that's been bestowed upon you, the love that God gives you every single day. And now as you live your life and you share your faith, take those things that God gives to you every single day and reflect that onto other people. And when we do this, both Peter and Paul say here that our witness will be great. Because when we share those things with others, they're seeing the characteristics of God, and that's what changes people. God can only change people. You and I can't change people. We can only lead them to what we've experienced. Remind them of the love of Jesus Christ. I love you all. Have a great day.